Hey guys, my name is Nathan and welcome to another Q&A where we'll be answering your questions about the Bible, the church, pretty much anything you guys want to know. And here is today's question. Why is it that you can live a sinful life and accept God on your deathbed? Do you still get to go to heaven? And how in the world is that even fair? I'm going to answer this one by giving a parable from Jesus. And for such a big passage, I'm going to use the Message version for ease. This is Matthew 20. God's kingdom, it's kind of like an estate manager who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. And all those workers agreed on a wage of $1 a day. And off they went to work. Now later, about 9 o'clock in the morning, the manager saw some other men who were hanging around the town square and they were unemployed. So he told them, "Hey, why don't you guys go work in my vineyard too, and I'll pay you a fair wage." So off they went. Then later about noon, he did the same thing. And then about 3 o'clock, he did the same thing again. And at 5 o'clock, he went back into town and he still found others who were standing around. And he said to them, "Why are you guys standing around all day doing nothing?" To which they replied, "Well, it's because nobody hired us." And he told them to go work in his vineyard. Now, when the day was over, the owner of the vineyard instructed the foreman. And he told him, "I need you to call all the workers in and pay them their wages. You'll start with the last hired and then work your way all the way to the first." And so those who were hired at 5 o'clock, they came up and each one of them was given $1. Now, when the ones who were hired first saw that, they assumed they were going to get far more. But when they got to the front of the line, each of them also received $1. Taking the $1, they groused angrily to the manager, "Hey, these last workers, they only put in 1 measly hour. And you made them equal to us? We slaved all day under this scorching sun." To which the manager replied, "Friend, I haven't been unfair. We agreed on the wage of $1, didn't we? So take it and go. I decided to give the one who came last the same as you. Can I do what I want with my own money? Are you going to be stingy because I decided to be generous?" Who are we to be stingy because God has been so generous? And to hammer home that point, let's go to another example from Jesus' life. He's hanging up on the cross. There's a thief next to him. And clearly this thief hasn't lived the best life. And this thief is minutes away from his own death when he says to Jesus in Luke 23, "Jesus, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And this is how Jesus replies, "I can assure you that today you will be with me in paradise." This verse also answers the second question. Does a last-minute salvation still end up in heaven? And clearly we can see that the answer is yes. And as for the third question, is it fair? Well, not particularly. I mean, does any person really deserve to get into heaven? No, we don't. None of us deserve to be with God, but all of us get that opportunity to accept the free gift of His grace through Christ's sacrifice on the cross. So whether you're saved for 8 minutes or 8 years or 80 years, every person who accepts Christ's gift can know that when they die, they will be with Christ in paradise. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Make sure to subscribe and we'll see you later on for another Q&A.